24th, 2023. No one expected destruction on this level.
Yeah, but help was there in unexpected forms. One light cutting through the darkness, the storm chasers joining forces with first responders.
Our own Isabel Davis caught up with two of them. She tells their story tonight.
It does look like we have a wedge on the ground and a rare tornado emergency now issued for the Rolling Fork community.
Chief Meteorologist David Hartman was the first to sound the alarm on the night of March 24th. Those in Rolling Fork agreeing with David.
Everybody all right? It just had that look like it was about to take advantage of the environment. To what degree was to be determined, but you just had this kind of sinking feeling that that was going to be the storm of the day.
The parameters that day were just really pointing toward the Mississippi Delta area.
It was almost like a curtain just unveiled a monster.
Oh my goodness!
The environment that day was screaming that there could be a big problem as we got into the evening and overnight.
Take a look around Rolling Fork. It's plain to see this town suffered greatly the night of March 24th. Multiple storm chasers were here that night. Brett Adair and Aaron Rigsby have years of storm chasing experience. They each have chased all kinds of severe weather across the country. But they say the storms in Rolling Fork and in Silver City are etched in their memory and will stay with them for a long time.
That tank's ruptured. We got a baby back here bleeding bad.
Oh my goodness, this is really happening. This is going to be a bad deal.
Even with the years of experience and seeing countless tornadoes, this one in particular left them in shock.
I'll never forget this was through the lightning flashes, you could see the tornado touch down. It was just a small cone tornado.
I was watching the storm. It was the most prolific lightning from a nighttime storm I had really ever seen. So I put my drone in the air and you could see this massive tornado.
About 3 minutes would go by and we started to get a view of the tornado again. And it had doubled in size. The intensity had gone through the roof. It went from a small cone tornado to now a big, violent tornado.
Being able to see something that large at night with lightning illuminated, I knew we had a problem.
As the tornado sweeps through, what felt like hours was actually just a few minutes.
We rolled the windows down after it passed. We were listening. All you could hear was like blood-curdling screams from the neighborhoods.
Even though it was dark out, devastation was all they could see.
I quickly found out that the reason my lights weren't illuminating anything is because there was nothing left at that block that I was at. It was just slabs of homes.
You have to kind of shut down any emotion that you may have and go to work.
Their line of work involves stepping in to help save lives, and these storm chasers did just that.
It hit Rolling Fork, man, so they sent all their response there. This is the town, yeah, this is Silver City. The water tower's right across the street. Guys, question. Gas leaks, who do we direct them to?
Butane.
All right. Butane.
Hundreds of homes were torn apart, and Rigsby still remembers helping this family in the worst time of their life.
It was still pouring rain, and I helped get their dog. Like, it was just like a movie. They were just standing like on a pile of rubble that used to be their house. When I had the little girl, she was around. It was like it hit on a personal level because she was around my niece's age.
One man described to Adair how he survived the storm that night, crediting his bathroom wall.
I remember they said you need to find a place in your house where the structure is most strongest at, and it's the bathroom area. And that's what I did. And that's why I felt like they saved me. As you can see, the whole house is destroyed except for that bathroom part. And that's where I was at, right there behind that wall. That's where the bathroom was at.
So that bathroom wall is what saved your life?
That's right.
Walk and show us this bathroom where you survived?
Down that tub. The tub right there.
So the bathtub right there is where you survived?
Yeah.
I mean, how does that make you feel, man?
It's a blessing, man. It had to be a blessing of the Lord.
Adair says he also witnessed amazing feats of heroism, where community members put their lives on the line to help others.
There was a lady there that literally had a broken leg. She's hurt, and she's holding the wall up. keeping that wall from collapsing on some of the other people inside the building.
365 days later, the tornado that ripped apart Rolling Fork continues to have a lasting impact.
So go through something like that. That's something that'll stick with you for the rest of your life. I mean, I can still hear like the chainsaws of like cutting through the wood and like, you know, talking with these people. And I can just remember and like still vividly remember like the motion of that tornado.